Hey there. Hope you're well as can be. I want to talk to you a little bit about the power of visualization and the power of affirmation. No need to really go into any kind of explanation of what they are because we all know what they are. We all know to visualize is to formulate a mental picture inside our mind and formulate it, infuse a measure of consciousness into that picture so that it gets projected out into the world because that's what the mind does. It projects, it radiates, the spirit radiates mental light, which we call thought, a thought being um, light radiating from the spirit, and the picture is infused into that light. And this is what enlivens the picture, casts it out into the spiritual atmosphere of the earth so that the angels can grab a hold of it and build it, bring it into existence. We also know, likewise, the power of affirmations. We have the power to speak things into existence. We can speak things. It's like, akin to praying. We can speak things, and just like the angels can can perceive and capture those mental pictures. Likewise, they can hear our words and bring whatever we speak, begin to build upon that which we speak, and make it happen. But when it comes to visualization and when it comes to affirmations, something strange is going on within the realm of the human existence. So many people, I mean, just scores of people are miserable. How can it be that people are so miserable with this tremendous power, these two tremendous powers, amongst other powers, um, within their possession? I mean, think about it. That's pretty miraculous and incredible that you can visualize or speak things into existence. But most of us aren't doing it. And the reason why that is, I believe, is because people are trying to do so. Yeah, not that they're not trying, but their attempts to visualize and their attempts to um, speak things into existence or affirm things into existence, uh, it's done from platforms of unconsciousness. They're doing so within the darkness, within mental darkness. They're trying to visualize and affirm, and their efforts are futile. It's like being in the dark and having no light or even a little flashlight to see where you're going or what you're doing, being in total darkness without a light. And when you're in darkness without a light, that which you wish to have by way of visualization, it transmutes into a fruitless fantasy. So we fantasize about what we want as opposed to being able to visualize it into existence. And when you do affirmations from within the darkness of unconsciousness, it's like what the Messiah called uh, vain prayer, vain attempts to pray because affirmations are akin to prayers and you're doing it from within unconscious darkness. So it just becomes vain repetition. And what's so interesting is the fact that it gets past a great deal of us, especially those that call themselves Christians, that the Messiah tried to tell us. You got to put things first. And that's why he said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Therefore, what he was saying is you got to understand what spiritual platform you stand upon, and you got to stand upon the right spiritual platform before you can present yourself before the Lord and even visualize things into existence or speak things into existence. You have to stand upon the right spiritual platform. You have to be on holy ground. And it's unfortunate because many of us are, we think backwards. Many of us are like, well, I got to put seeking after the kingdom um, on the side burner or even a back burner. I I'll seek after the kingdom later. I'm waiting on Jesus. So while I'm waiting on Jesus, I gotta hustle. I gotta flow. I gotta get paid. I gotta grind. Well, if you're thinking backwards like that and you're grinding first, you're gonna grind yourself into back into the dust of the earth from which you came. Same thing that happened to Adam. It's imperative. It's crucial that you seek the kingdom first. I mean, that's just the only way you're going to be able to live successfully. It's the only way. There is no way around it. And even if you get whatever monies you're seeking after, whatever husband or wife, whatever house, whatever you're seeking after, you're missing the point. Because even if you get whatever you're seeking after, it's going to become tainted. You're going to become dissatisfied with it because you remain in unconsciousness, in darkness. And you're going to miss the point. So, again, the Messiah said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Righteousness is synonymous with consciousness. Consciousness is synonymous with the light. So if you enter into the kingdom of God, everything outside of yourself and even inside of yourself becomes illumined with the light. You can see, spiritually speaking, you can see what you're doing, where you're going. No obstacles can get in your way because you can see the obstacles before the obstacles have a chance to sabotage you. Whereas when you're living in darkness, when you're living in an unconscious way, you don't see the obstacles and you stumble. You trip over them, you fall, you dash your foot against the stone, and that's painful. The angels do not lift you up if you dash against your foot against the stone because you're living in darkness. So understand that you must seek after the kingdom first. Otherwise, while you're focused on the daily grind, you unknowingly, in a spiritual and mental sense, are being ground back into the dust of the earth from whence you came. And even if you get whatever you seek of from this world, you're not gonna appreciate it. After a period of time, whatever house, whatever job, whatever spouse, however much money, you're gonna become dissatisfied, disenchanted, and you're going to long for something else. What is that something else that you're going to long for? Is what the Messiah told you to seek after in the first place, the kingdom of God. So, anyway, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things else shall be added unto you. Thank you for listening. Again, hope you all are well. Join the Spiritology Television Network. Subscribe on this YouTube channel. And God bless.